What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Mega Shrine, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew? This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
Well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton. I want to thank you all for joining me today, Saturday, a little bit of the afternoon, about 24 hours before kickoff against the Dallas Cowboys. We all get it. It's going to be a big game for everybody involved. Both teams are coming into this game looking to rumble, stumble, and hopefully hopefully the Lions don't fumble, but they want to get after each other. They want to get into each other, and they want to make sure that they can do everything they can to help push their teams, keep their teams towards the top of the NFC. The Cowboys coming in with two less than impressive, but you say what you want. They were wins. And they're on the road. They're fighting to stay inside their division. They're fighting to stay relevant in the NFC as a whole. And yes, they want to come out and get a victory against the Detroit Lions to try to stop their home losing streak, which, hey, the Cowboys, they got to bye next week. They're going to go out there with all guns firing. We get it. But in a bit of a surprise move, I'm not going to say it's over the top or anything, but Mcdc himself, just minutes ago, about 15 minutes ago, came out and said, hey, the Detroit Lions are going to add Isaac Ukwu to the 53-man roster for tomorrow night's game. Why is this important? I think it's a tell by the Detroit Lions what they feel like they're going to have to do in order to get a victory against the Cowboys. What do I mean by that? I think most observers are going to say, hey, the Cowboys are going to have a hard time running the ball against the Lions. So what does that mean? They're probably, like in more recent weeks, the Cowboys have had to put a lot of pressure on Dak Prescott to throw the ball, 30, 40 times in order for their offense to be functional and have some success. I believe this is a scenario where it means the Detroit Lions are going to say, hey, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that we have as many guys on the field that can put pressure, rotation, as Bo likes to say in the comment section, and constantly keep fresh bodies on the field to get after Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, we all know, hey, he can make some plays. He's no longer the running threat that he once was, perhaps in the NFL. Not that he was ever like Lamar Jackson or Steve Young or anybody like that. But, hey, to be fair to him, he could get out, he can motor, he can do some things. With that also being said, he's also sustained a lot of injuries over his career. So is he as big a threat on the ground as he once was? Probably not. But the Lions are going to try to force the Cowboys to be very one-dimensional. They're not going to allow you to run the ball on them. So what are they going to do? They're going to say, hey, we're going to blitz. We're going to get after you. And Isaac Ukwu, we all watch him the preseason, the undrafted free agent signing, now a Detroit Lion. I think this is a big, strong tell. The Lions are anticipating the Cowboys having a pass-heavy team tomorrow. Lions are going to force them to be one-dimensional, and they want to get hits after hit after hit on Dak and the boys. So what say you guys to this? I think it's a great move. I think he was strong in the preseason. For those of you who maybe don't remember all of his stats, he's 6'3", about 260 pounds, ran the 40 in 6'8". So, definitely not slow for an end or a person that size. And I'm sure most of you saw this morning's video on Lions Talk Live. Trevor Nowitzki was added. He does run a sub 4.5 linebacker spot, a little bit lighter than Isaac Ukwu, but I think what you can see with the Lions, they're trying to put more and more athletes on the field. They want to be able to get pressure, cover different ranges, cover tight ends, cover different zones in their zone schemes. The Lions, you guys all know, are the number one team in the NFL as far as playing the most man-to-man coverage. When they do go zone, though, they have given up some pretty good yards in the second layer of those zones. The linebackers, intermediate safeties that are brought up to the line of scrimmage, etc. So could Isaac Ukwu be a part of the rotation? They're going to be blitzing Zach a lot. Could they be blitzing on run plays and then getting to the quarterback if it is not a run play? I'm not 100% sure, but I think most observers are going to be able to watch this game and say, hey, you got to stop Dak Prescott. You got to stop CeeDee Lamb. and then go from there. If you can stop those two, you're going to force the Cowboys to probably do stuff they normally can't do. And anytime you force a team to do stuff they normally don't do well, you're probably going to have some success. This will be a big game for both teams because the Lions, you win this game, you probably get the showdown that all of the NFL front office and brass want. They want Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. Lions, probably they want them to be 4-1. Vikings, obviously, are going to be 5-0 as they're in the bye going into next week's game. If the Lions were to slip up here, would it be the end of the world? Probably not. But, with the Vikings being 5-0, you would be 2 games behind going into that big showdown next week and almost probably be an early season must-win game, I guess you could say. So, all right, that's the update for you guys. Let's go over to the comments section. Yeah, I haven't seen if the score was final for the Tigers. I do know, man, that 5th inning didn't go well. So, all right, let's see what you guys have to say, Duke Crew. Dennis, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hopefully a great day. Hatman, a.k.a. Batman, what's going on, Dan? Just getting ready to hit the woods again. Hey, get out there, man. Refresh, recharge, and get after it. Hopefully have some happy hunting. Clark, woo! And good woo to you, too. Trumps, woo! All right, we'll go with that. Let's see. Bo tore me away from the Tigers losing. Woo! Yeah, and hey, it's unfortunate for the Tigers, but a phenomenal season. Even though it might not exactly be the Hollywood ending we all wanted, what you can say is this: the Tigers had a great, great season. Give them a lot of thoughts and praise, and man, they've got an incredibly young roster. YouTube user having fun getting it done. All the above, my friend. Hopefully you're having a great day out there. Brent, howdy, Coach and Duke Crew, ! Thanks for the update, Dan. Anytime, Brett. As you know, man, anytime I'm free, I got a couple of free minutes, I'll go and throw it up there if I'm around to get the update to you guys. Steve K, greetings, salutations, Dan and Duke Crew, ! Woo! Sack Dak, and I think that's where they're going with that. With Isaac Ukwu, we all saw in the preseason that the guy's got a motor, and he can dip a little bit. He's not like James Houston's rookie year with that kind of dip and rip, but you know what? He does have some flexibility, and he can stop the run, much like I think we all know at this point. Detroit Lions defensive line coach Aaron Glenn as well. They are all built around one thing. They want to stop the run first and then get to the quarterback. Force teams to be very one-dimensional. I'll tell you, Hookadoo, Hatman, a silent woo for you. There you go. Bobby, can't wait. Can we get a rip for that Tiger? There we go. I hope we can, man. But, hey, rip for the Tigers. It's an unfortunate end, but again, a phenomenal turnaround for this team, for the franchise. They were left to dead, with 5-6 weeks left in the regular season, and what a great turnaround for them. Hatman, Hookadoo, thanks, my brother. Rich, we're gonna whip the Cowgirls. Woo! I think we've got a real good chance to put up some points tomorrow. Not that they can't either, but I think it's setting up pretty well for us tomorrow. Sanders, thanks for the update, Dan. Wish they held on to Matthew Betts. They can still go get him. As far as I know, he's back in. Was it the British Columbian Lions? So if they want to bring him back, it is a possibility. But then again, maybe he doesn't want to return. That I can't speak on. I just don't know. DM5 sounds good to me. He looked good in preseason. Go Lions. Thanks for the update, Dan. Woo! Anytime, my friend. Anytime to all you guys. Let's see. Bo 45 is alive. Yeah, there you go. Ukwu sounds like Scooby-Doo snacks. He does, man. You know what? Hopefully Scooby-Doo's a little bit of Dak Prescott. Tiger. See, Don Bird, the infamous one. Tigers not ripped. They are just on vacation after today. They are. They're on a vacation for a little bit. Let's see, Hatman, the Dak sacks. Oh, yeah, baby. We'll go with that. Brent Ukwu for 2 sacks, maybe. That would be great. Great start to his career. This will be his first NFL game, so in regular season game. So good for him. Dennis, good season, Tigers. It was indeed. Hutch will help. Going to be a different menace. For real, I agree with you there, man. He's going to be able to get after it. And I know we've talked about different scenarios, using, Nowitzki, using Rodrigo, who knows, man. They're going to throw a lot of different people out there and try to keep these guys fresh. Hey, man, still very proud of the Tigers, as we should be. Walt, good afternoon, Coach and Duke Crew. Woo! And same to you, Walt. Hopefully it is a great day. Brent, Tigers just lost. Yes, they did, unfortunately. Brian, hey, y'all, greetings, salutations. The guys are playing in my adaptive background tomorrow, taking my daughter for the first game to witness the beatdown we should lay down tomorrow. Lions 38. All right, 38 to Dallas. Nothing, I'm assuming, so I'll go with that. I'd take that score any day. JDC, hi all, go Tigers. Next year, 100%. Brent, great season, Tigers. There we go. Brian, Dallas 14. All right, now we know. Hey, we'll still take that score. Well, proud of the Tigers. All right, guys, I'll get out of your hair. If there is some sort of breaking news later today, I'll get it over to you. Otherwise, if you would be so kind, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. You guys know it helps the channel out a lot. Be kind to each other. Do something nice for someone you don't know. See you on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody. You're still here? What are you doing here? It's over. The show's over. Go home.